Beautiful morning. Unfortunately, the nature of this video has nothing to do with the sunrise. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this video, but I have a few expletives that come to mind right now. I think it's important that people they understand what happens when bottom paint fails on a boat. See, normally a boat the bottom should be as smooth as glass, and you can see the upper portion here. Let's do this. Let's do this, because I don't want to point into the sun, but so the bottom should be exceptionally smooth, the entire bottom. This is not the bottom, but that black line that you see there, that's the bottom paint. And this is what happens when bottom paint fails. I don't know if you can see that underwater, but I'm going to take a piece off. This is growing on the entire bottom. It's like a carpet, okay? And it doesn't come off easily, and in some cases it doesn't come off at all. This entire bottom, you need to use a scraper, and the entire bottom is covered with this garbage. Now that's because the bottom paint gave up a long time ago. What little bottom paint is on the bottom is not working, and the vast majority of the bottom doesn't have paint. You can see here, that's just a small example. This entire waterline has no bottom paint, and other locations. That gray, that's called a barrier coat. That's what's put on every boat before the bottom paint even goes on. And over the barrier coat, you have your bottom paint, which has chemicals, typically copper, sometimes hydrogen peroxide in it, to keep the growth off the boat. And when it does get on the boat, it's supposed to come off easily, because a lot of these paints are ablative. Like in this case, this paint is ablative. Now, I'm going to show you. I've spent a lot of time on this already, so I can't make this video too long. But watch what I scrape off here. All of it, the whole bottom is this stuff. It can't be cleaned. There's almost nothing you can do for this aside from haul the boat, and repaint. But it's very time consuming, and it's very ineffective, because even though I'm scraping the majority of it off, a lot of it is still staying on the bottom. It won't come off. You'd have to sand this, go down with, it would just take an inordinate amount of time. It would take half a day to do this properly. But that's why people need to paint the bottoms of their boats. A lot of people like to stretch it out. Realistically, you get about a season out of bottom paint. The paint manufacturers will lie to you and tell you that you'll get 2, 3, and 4 in some cases, which is an absolute lie. It doesn't work. So the more frequently you paint your bottom, the better. And when bottom paint fails, that's the type of growth that you're gonna get. And you just need to, you have to expect it.